this is my Wing It cake. It was not supposed to look like this, not even remotely. This was not what I had planned, not even in the slightest. But I made so many mistakes that I had to just wing what I was doing, and I had to wing what I was doing multiple times, and this is the result. She's not ugly, but she's not pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's jump into this mess. I told you guys that I would take you on this journey with me, the whole thing. That means you guys are coming along with me as I learn how to cake decorate. This is attempt number 1. I'm not gonna say I've never cake decorated before. I've just never done it with proper piping bags. I used to just take a Ziploc bag, cut open the end, and just do it like that, and do simple designs like writing happy birthday with little flowers or vines or hearts. Really simple, and it wasn't hard to do. I'm trying to get a little more experienced and try to get into maybe some cottagecore themed baking. You know, I'm not trying to do anything fancy. I just like that homey style look of cake. So I was attempting that today, or yesterday really, and it's safe to say it didn't work in my favor because the cake was meh, but it did taste delicious. I am going to keep trying my hand at this, and I will continue to take you guys with me. This was a scare right here. Me with the sour cream. I literally had just enough, do you see? I just ran out and I had just enough to make this cake. So that was good because I was worried I would have to go to the store and all the wet ingredients were already mixed in with certain dry ingredients. And as I've said in my videos before, you don't want your wet and dry ingredients to sit too long before they get popped in the oven. Anyhow, I really started off very optimistic. As I said before, I have cake decorated. It just wasn't anything fancy, but it always turned out. It was pretty cute. So my shock at making such a strange cake was not to be expected. I thought, you know, I could whip out some simple designs and do this. Little did I know I was going to make something so weird. Moving along, as you can see, I don't have a cake decorating platter, one of the ones that spins, so I just invented my own. And while it got the job done, it's definitely not something I'm going to continually use in the long haul. As you continue to watch here, if you're an experienced cake decorator or baker of any sort, I'm sure you're sitting there cringing in your seat because there's so many things I did wrong. One being, as you can clearly see, I didn't shave off the top of my cakes, which results in a lopsided cake. I accidentally put my cake in the refrigerator before shaving the tops off, so when I pulled it out to do the frosting and realized I needed to shave the tops off, it was just too difficult to do it at that point. Here we get into the frosting, which I was so concentrated after screwing up initially. I didn't get any more footage. It was just too depressing. I was going for a fall theme. It didn't work out. I made so many mistakes, and I wound up just doing this with no direction. As I said before, is it hideous? Not really. Is it beautiful? Absolutely not. It can pass the test of children thinking it's beautiful though, because my daughter and her friend thought it was absolutely gorgeous, similar to a fairy theme or something like that. I said it kind of gave Mad Hatter energy from Alice in Wonderland, so it definitely had its own little category of interesting, but would I do it again? Nope. I will be making the cake though again because it was very good.
That's super good.
At least it tastes good, you guys.
It looks good too.
No, it doesn't.
Well, that's it for today, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to my Try It Tuesdays. See you next time.